Hello, my awesome artists. Today we are working on the Met Kids website. So when you go into Seesaw, your assignment will look like this. And the first thing you're going to do is click on this link here because it will open up this page. And at first it looks a little overwhelming, but trust me, it is super awesome. So basically, it's a really big visual map. So you can click and drag, and as you move around the museum, you'll notice there's a lot to look at, from paintings to sculptures to historical artifacts. There is so much to see. So your task today is to explore the museum. Once you've taken some time and looked around the museum a little bit, you can also use the time machine. When you click on the time machine, there will be all these different selections. Right now I have a certain date and a certain place checked off. And then when you start your journey, you push the button and you see all these different works of art for those specific categories. You can go back to the time machine and change your mind and unselect, and then you can go to another place in time, or just go by ideas or places. So your task today in Seesaw, it will say your mission is to find at least 2 works of art that I have provided and answer the questions about it. So when you add your response, the directions will open up like this. So on the right side of your screen, you have all these different artworks to choose from. So this first one is a big vase. And the questions you have to answer are, when was this made and where was this made? So I'm going to look really closely at this picture of this big vase. I'm going to go back to my map. I'm going to click and drag a little bit and try to find where that vase might be. Now you have to look really carefully. There it is. So I'm going to click on that. And now I have the picture and I can check. I'm going to go back to Seesaw. Yep, that looks exactly like it. So I know I got it right. I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and the questions I need to answer are, when was this made and where was this made? So right here are all the questions. Who made this? What is it made of? When was this made? Where was this made? So I can look at these little facts about this artwork, and I can use that to answer the question. And I can use the typing tool to type my answer. This was made, and I can click and drag this around wherever I need it to go. Or I could use the recording tool, the microphone, and record myself answering the question, because I might forget exactly when, so I can write it down or go back to this page to double check. So you're going to do 2 of these slides. I know there's quite a few. I've made 7 different options for you. So when you're looking around the museum, you might see one of these and say, oh, I know what that is. And then you can answer those questions. They're all throughout the map, so you really have to click around and try to find these objects. The last one is for you. This one is for you to create your own info page. So you need to copy and paste a photo of an item you found from the museum map. So when you're exploring the museum map, you're going to click and drag and click and drag and click and drag until you find something that looks interesting. When you find something that looks interesting, you can right click. So instead of clicking on that left button, you're going to click with the right button on your mouse, and it'll come up with this little menu, and you can copy your image, go back into Seesaw, and I'm going to Control V, which is paste. So I'm going to press on the keyboard, Control, hold it down, and then V. And there's my picture. So I've copied and pasted my picture into this slide, and I can describe the details of the object. When was it made? Where was it made? Any other interesting facts I liked about it, and you can use the typing tool or the recording tool to do that. So just to review, On this side of the screen, you have all these different options. You're going to choose 2 out of these 7. You don't need to do all of them. 2 out of those 7. And the last one down here, number 8, is for you to add your own picture of an artwork you liked and then describe it either using the typing tool. I like this artwork because you can talk about it a little bit, or you can use the microphone and talk about it. When you're all done, you can click that green check mark and turn it in so I know you finished your work. I'm very excited to have you explore the Met Museum website. It is amazing. There's so much to look at. It's really, really incredible, and I think it's almost as good as being in the real museum. All right, guys, have fun.